Hi guys, this is the Crazy Nickel Girl and introducing
Ember.
Ember is my sister, and because I know that my male voices are not very good because I cannot hit the lower octaves, I have enlisted my sister's help because she can hit those lower octaves. She will be playing the part of Squall so far, in Zone. As for Zell, I'm going to keep trying to do him because she cannot get that surfer-esque voice I like to give him. So, we have been asked to rouse the princess from her slumber, and we're going to do that. But first, I'm going to address something that somebody asked me in the live stream I was watching. He said he wanted to make a summoner class, and I'm going to explain to you guys why that does not work for this game. As you know, when we junction things, we usually junction magic, draw, and GF. Now, the thing is, you have to have a GF to do any of these, and the reason being is that without a GF, the only thing you can do is attack. That's it. You won't be, and while we can upgrade weapons, you can't add effects onto them or anything else without a GF. You have to have GF to do this. Now, can you create a mage summoner character? Absolutely. If you're going to do that, I would say to do this. You need to have at least one GF on each character. That's paramount. Then if you wanted to, make a character who's mostly a summoner, you need to give them, him, or her, whichever you prefer, the rest of the GFs. Now, in my opinion, I would not do that because all GFs have different stats. If you want, I would give everybody a GF that has the HPJ ability because that's going to boost your HP really high, as you guys have already seen with my playthrough. But can you make a summoner character? Yeah, if that's what you want to do. Is it smart to do that? If you think it's smart to do that, then you can do that. I am not going to because, in my experience, that would not have worked well for me. So, I wanted to address that before we got into anything else in the game. So, before that takes up too much more time, you want to make sure that Zell and Selfie have their GF junctions. As earlier on, I'm going to give Zell Shiva and put him on defense. His HP has gone up a little bit as well to 709 and 76, whatever it was. And make sure you put on vitality plus 20%. That's going to make him a little less squishy than he is. And then give Selfie, or you can do it however you want. I usually give her Ifrit and Siren only because out of the three of them, she has the highest compatibility, and I'll show you guys compatibility here in a minute. This is the way I set up my abilities. You do not have to set them up the same way. So if you ever want to check out, which GFs you're most compatible with, Sass Queen, whatever your action button is, twice. And as you can see, my ability with Crystal Color is almost at 1,000, which is the highest it can go. But with the other ones, I'm looking at 500s, with Shiva being the least compatible. With Zell, his compatibility with Shiva is higher than his compatibility with anybody else. And if you want to look at, Selfie, her compatibility with Ifrit and Siren is higher than the other people's. So, you need to look at, assigning GFs, you really want to look at the compatibility, because the more compatibility they have with the person you've assigned them to, the faster they're going to appear. going to heal Sophie, everybody up a little bit. Actually, yeah, well, when they get in my party, I will, but... probably a cure will get him up, yeah. Actually... Oh, crud. Hadn't done this tomorrow, guys, sorry. And for Sophie... Can we Kira's... Okay. Now they're all set up again. Now let's go rouse the princess. Hey, you're, from the party. So, does that mean you're a seed?
I'm Squall, the squad leader. There's 2 others with me.
Yes, Seed is here!
Take it easy.
It's just that I'm so happy. I've been sending requests to Garden forever, but nothing. I'm so glad I spoke to Sid directly.
Oh? So you were looking for the headmaster at the party?
No. You know Cypher?
Yeah.
Well, he's the one who introduced me to Sid. Sid is such a nice man. I didn't really think Sid would come out to have a measly little group like us. Sorry about the plane, guys. But after explaining our situation to him, Sid gave the go-ahead right away. Now that you guys are here, we'll be able to carry out all kinds of plans. So, after that, you just walk up to her and talk to her again. Yes?
I'm going back to the others.
Okay, let's go. Squall, is he here?
He?
Cypher.
No, he's not a seed.
Oh. Oh yeah, my name's... As I've stated before, I'm going to keep the names the same for the purpose of the LP, but you can name her whatever you want. Very pleased to meet you, Squall. Seed members dance quite well, don't they?
Approach your target inconspicuously at a dance party?
That was a question.
There may be missions requiring this sort of subterfuge. It's expected of Seed to learn various skills.
Oh, so it's work related. That's too bad. Here, let me introduce you. This is my partner. The dog's name is Angelo. I'm not a fan of the name for the dog, although I am going to keep it the same. It's just, in my opinion, Angelo is not a dog's name. Just saying. Angelo's really smart. Here, let me tell you. So I'm going to skip past this little tutorial thing. I'm going to show you exactly how it works. Smart, huh? I have some important work now to do now. Be good, Angelo. Okay, I'll meet you there. And you can't move until the dog, stops moving. Okay, so Vanilla's limit break. It's very easy. You just go into her limit screens, and if you want to look at her, we actually need to read the magazine first so we can. I thought I already did this, but it must have been a different thing. Welcome to Pet Pals. We bring the latest pet news to dog levels. Your dog learns a trick to damage enemies in this issue. Your dog comes to your rescue when you are in grave danger. It's called Angelo Strike. As your dog levels already know, walk with your dog to help him on this trek. Now, what that means is, whenever can teach your dog's trick, and all you have to do, but to do that is to select it. She must be in your party. She has to be in your party, and as you walk around with her in your party, that red gauge next to the name will start to fill up. When it's full, you get a little chime sound that goes like ting or something like that, and that lets you know that's full, and then you can start learning other tricks. You can find pet pals in the world, and you can also buy some from the shops. There's actually 2 issues in the pet shop right next to the train station. We couldn't have gone in there if we wanted to at the beginning because it's kind of locked. He says he's on vacation or something. There's a little boy out there griping because his dog's in there and the owner of the shop is apparently gone. But that's all it takes to do Winnowa's number break. Now, if you're going to check out, who she's going to be better with if you decide to use her, her greatest compatibility is with Shiva, and then Quetzalcoatl, then Siren, and then Ifrit. Normally, I switch her out with Zell because Zell's magic draw is not that good. When I do what I'm going to do here in a bit, he's never able to draw the magic. He has a really hard time doing so. And I suppose it's because his magic stat is lower. His magic stat's 9. And his luck's 15, while hers is 15, and her luck is 17. So she's better with magic, basically, than he is. And she has a little bit more luck than he is when it requires drawing magic. Her speed is about the same as his. And because she doesn't have a GF junction store at this moment, because I can't use her yet, her stats are a little bit low. But when I change things over, that should change. Not saying it's going to, but it should. So just go back this way.
This is L. And selfie.
Hi everyone. This way.
Just stand anywhere you want. This is a full-scale operation. Our resistance, the Forest Owls, will be forever known in the page of the Timber Independence. Exciting, huh? It all started when we got a hold of top secret info from Galbadia.
I got the info, sir.
There's a VIP for Galbadia coming to Timber.
Super VIP.
The guy's name is Vincent Dilling, our archenemy and the president of Galbadia.
Vincent Lane is a scoundrel. He's a dictator, not a president, not even popular Galbadia, sir. President Lane is taking a private train from the Galbadian capital.
Our plan is to
let us spin the means to the rocket launcher?
Not quite.
So get to the point. Just tell us what to do. Shall we begin? First, I'll go over the model. The yellow train on top right is our base. We're riding in it right now. Right next to it is the dummy car. We made it look just like the president's car. Their train has 3 cars. First, there's the locomotive, followed by the first escort. The red car is the president's car. The link should be inside. The last car is the second escort. Once we go into this one, we'll begin the operation. Our ultimate goal is to seize the president in his car using our base. That means we'll have to switch over to dummy car with their presence car. We'll use the 2 switch points leading up to the temple to carry out this operation. Okay, now I'm going to explain procedures in 7 steps. 1. Sneak on board the second escort. We'll get on the roof of the second escort by jumping from our dummy car. 2. Proceed cautiously across the roof of the second escort. The second escort car is the only one that is equipped with sensors, sir. It had tech officers on board. I'll talk about the sensors later. 3. Proceed across the roof of the presence car. We can move across the roof of the presence car without worrying too much.
Sterling hates the company of his guards and being surrounded by sensors and keeps them away from his car.
4. Uncouple the first escort car. We'll have to complete the uncoupling before the first switch point. If we don't, boom! Game over, right? Yeah, so we'll have to move fast. I'll explain the uncoupling process later. 5. Have the dummy car and our base move in after uncoupling. After the car is uncoupled, we'll have the dummy car and our base move in. At this point, our train and their train will be linked and be moving together. 6. Uncouple the second escort car. This is the last uncoupling. The process will be probably similar to the first one. 7. Escape the presence car and our base. If all goes well, we should be able to escape with the presence car. After that, we return to our base and prepare to confront the Ling. We have exactly 5 minutes to complete the 7 procedures. If you fail, our train will collide with theirs at the switch point and it will be all over. Don't forget that. 5 minutes. You sure that's enough?
According to the simulation that we ran, it should take only 3 minutes to complete the operation. Piece of cake for seeds, right?
Of course, too easy. Okay, now let's talk about how to avoid the sensors on the second escort. Go ahead, Watts. The guards have a sound sensor, sir, and a temperature sensor, sir. Any sound to a sound sensor, so move across very quietly, sir. The blue guard is carrying the sensor. The temperature sensor will go off if you remain stationary, sir. The guard in red is carrying this one, sir. When your guard opens blind, that means he's checking the sensors, so be careful. The range on these sensors is equal to the length of one window, so keep an eye on the window below, sir. So, exactly how you avoid them? Basically, you want to stop, depending on which guard is below you. So it's like the game Stop and Go. That's about it for the sensors. Next, let's talk about how to uncouple the escort cars. Question: how can you uncouple the cars from a moving train? We can't uncouple the cars directly.
Instead, we'll have to tamper with the control system that manages the coupling. If we temporarily disable a circuit for the connection, the car will uncouple automatically. To disable it, we have to enter several codes.
If you have the codes, Manila has them, sir. I'll be in charge of relaying the codes to Squall. Squall, if you slide down on the side of the train using the cable and enter the codes into the system, then I need you to listen carefully. Each code is made up of numbers between 1 to 4, and has 4 digits. 2, 3, 4, 1 is an example. But the keypad won't have numbers, instead it'll be labeled 4 buttons. B1, B4, B2, B3. As you can see, it shows you the numbers right there, so as long as it is in the shape of the thing. Your action button is B1, your left button, square or X on the Xbox controller, is B3. B4 is the Y or triangle button, and B or circle is B2. For instance, if your relay codes 3, 1, 2, 4, you push B3, B2, B1, B4 in that order. You have to be quick and precise. You'll have about 5 seconds to enter each code. Otherwise, the code will change and the past entries will become invalid. So like we said, we have to enter all the codes to disable their connections. After you equip the cards, we'll wait for the others to operate the rear switch. Remember, we only have 5 minutes to do everything, so make sure that you're prepared. Okay, let's try practicing entering the code. Enter C code and you'll be finished. If you want to quit, hold down B5. 4432. So 44. Whoops. 2111. 2111. Just like that. 3341. So 3341. Again, simple. 1133. So 11333. You got it. And the weird thing, there's a strict time limit leading up to the switch point. Don't forget that. That's all. By the way, this model's nice, but the business card looks kind of shabby. What is that? Yeah, we would have made it. That's right. We bought everything else at the gift store. Oh, I thought some kid made it. The paint job sucks too.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Oh, shut up! I may look like that on purpose. It represents my hatred towards Ling. Hatred, eh? Yeah, right. It's one of the ugliest things that I've ever seen in my life. You must really hate him. Are you guys finished? Enough about the model. Can we get on with it now? Do you understand? Yes, we do. Let's decide on the party. Gathering information on my sister, sir.
Ouch, my stomach.
No, there's 6 red. Moving in, I'll go take a look. So, there's a cool thing. Oh, talk to boss when you're ready. The sooner the better. So, timer won't start until the beginning of the operation. There's something you actually need to do first. Well, a couple things you can actually do first. First, go all the way back to Noah's car. Or room, I guess. Inside, you see that the notes that the bed has changed to a couch, and there's a magazine. This magazine is Pet Pals Volume 2. So you want to check it, you just go to the, items. Have you ever wished your pet could rescue in battle? This is just a trick for your dog to learn. Your dog finds and uses potions of other cures or members who near KO with the trick. It's called Angel Recover, a very nice trick indeed. This isn't necessarily a limit break. To explain to you what I mean about that. There are a couple things that happen actually, randomly. Angela Rush is one of them. He will come out during time, sometimes on Leona's turn, where he will jump at and bite the enemy. Then he goes away. And he does damage when enemy. Angelo Cover, again, is random. He will appear and give your character a potion or remedy, something that will help them if they're usually in yellow. Angelo Cannon is basically the most powerful attack thing. Besides one other. Angelo comes out, and this is actually a limit break move. Angela will come out, jump on her arm. She will shoot the dog at the enemy and deal damage, but it damages all enemies. Angela Strike is similar to Angela Rush, except I think he more often broadsides the enemy. I had Rush and Strike mixed up, but yeah, that's what happens. So make sure you grab that. Those are not the best tricks. The best tricks are in other issues. If you go in here, you see the... I'm in a bad mood right now. If there's nothing in particular, I order you to leave immediately. That thing looks real, huh? No one will ever realize that it's fake. So I want to save. Check the time check.
About 6 minutes.
Okay, guys. So I'm running low on time that I've set for myself. So I'm going to end it right here. Save here. And save here. And next time we will be doing the mission. I hope this was fun for you guys to watch. I hope it was informative, and you know, if you're following along, you know, I'll try and get this video out as soon as possible. Bye guys.